Hello guys, and welcome to episode 27 of my Total War 3 Kingdoms playthrough, playing as Sun Jian on very hard difficulty. Today we are continuing our expansion. We are absolutely huge and continuing to grow at a rapid pace, but it is being kind of slowed down, I think, by the fact we have so much corruption going around, and there's not much more we can do about it from this point onwards. We've got 59% corruption there at Ba, for example. We have all of the technologies that give us corruption. I think the only thing that will reduce corruption even more is when Sun Jian becomes our Prime Minister, because he does have the discourses of the state. So that will help us out a little bit. Anyway, a few things to do today is, first of all, this battle with good old, who's this guy? Zian. We're going to be taking Chengdu. That's going to be a quick auto-resolve with a fight night battle. Yeah, only 287 loss, that's nice. 23 heroism. Don't mind if I do. And that will give us a little bit extra income. Okay, then what we're going to do is move down to Jian, the small town here, and then we'll go across to the rice paddy. Looks like Cao Cao actually built that up. It used to be abandoned, but he'd already colonized it, but he hadn't built the town there. So we can just go take that town. I don't think the town will have a garrison, so that will be fine. I also need to take the livestock farm here at Kaoji. And there's actually the small town taken there. That's the Han Empire. Although this belongs to Liu Yao. Is that like the last settlement of his? Yeah, we need to destroy him there. I thought we'd already destroyed him by taking Jianye, but we didn't actually end up doing so. Oh well, that's fine, I guess. Tempted to upgrade this so it has a garrison. That's the small town at Chengdu up in the mountains. Right, as for this army though, where do we want to go from here? Probably towards Yangzhou, or we could go and take Lujiang. One of the two. Right, this army needs to continue heading south. I am tempted to get a couple more units here, since we can afford it. May as well max them out while we can. Pick ourselves up, potentially a couple more mercenaries. Because the mercenaries will be created instantly. And therefore we don't have to worry about replenishment. Beautiful. In our commanderies, if we go to Fuling, we do have an empty spot available where I'm going to build the mercenary guard post. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can see about recruiting ourselves mercenary captains. Right, as for our commanderies, we've got 5,000 left to spend. This is only making 287 a turn because of the corruption. We just need to find the places that have the corruption sorted out and then work with those areas. So if we put it in order of like income, then that will probably be the easiest way to do it. Like at Zhenjiang, we can just upgrade these buildings because we know that we're going to get the output from them. Right, we do want to build the industrial tool depot, but that requires a reform. Which reform is that? Will be one of these. We might need to get shaft mining actually. Minus construction costs for mines. I think I'm going to go for this building first. And then what we're going to do is see if there's any other ones that we can work on. So Zhengyang. I might just start upgrading this. Because at least we'll get the output from that building, even if it's not initially worth it in the short term. Okay. Let's end the turn. Hidong might actually get taken. I'm surprised how long we've held on to that settlement.
We recognize a kindred soul. Join us.
If we join war against Kongrong, we gain 4,000. No, not 4. Well, 4,500, but 450 a turn. I'm not sure about that, honestly, because I don't want another army coming towards me at the moment.
Very well.
And we've got enough armies of Yuan Shao to worry about. I don't want more from Kongrong. It'd just be annoying. Right, Han Sui is now war with Gongdu. We have completed that mission, very nice. And a couple people of merit. Let's have a look at these. Yu Huaiping. She is philanthropic, spiteful, ambitious, stalwart. No thank you. And Guaning. He is ambitious, spiteful, and charitable. Yeah, no thanks. Loads of construction complete. Look at that. Wow. Diplomatic reports. Yeah, Kongrong would be up here, and like if we went to war with them, they'd just attack us like straight away. It'd be so annoying. So I'm glad I avoided that for now. This army is hanging around on our border, Yuan Shan. That's the reason that I didn't push through to Luoyang. So I think I'm just going to have to bring Sun Jian round towards Shangyong, potentially Zhangyang. I quite like how easily defensible this is, though. It's going to get to the point where Liuyan doesn't exist, and then we can just have both Sun Quan and Sun Ce push north toward Yuan Shao, and then we can just absolutely smack them to pieces. Okay, well, anyway, we need to continue towards Kangwu, so I think we'll just move into enemy territory. I don't really mind. We have enough, I think, to take that. It's only level 1 or level 2. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, what about our army here? I'm not sure if I want to sort of cross the Yangtze just yet. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Because what we could do is have Ganyu head towards like Kaiji or Kuaiji and take out Liu Yao for us, and then that allows this army of Yu Zizhen to head down to the rice paddy and take those. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Right, Sun Quan is going to attack Chengdu farmland unless there's an army there. There is not. And if this is a map without, towers, then we can jump on in. That's what we're going to do.
只有我们脚下的道路才是真正的通途大道。即使天下毁于兵险，你我二人亦当同心协力。现在，胜利只青睐奋战最猛之人。
I think what's going to happen eventually is I'm going to move Gunning into like his own separate army or something, and then we'll have like a strategist join Sun Quan. This is a cool map though. Very cool. I think we probably want our archers in front of our infantry line actually. Right, let's just take all of these lot and put them into a group. We'll have the cavalry stay on the flanks. Alright, let's start the battle. Start moving up. I'm moving forwards a little bit, just because I can position myself between these points. Like, I believe you can't walk through here, so we'll do us some favors. Might be worth stopping short though, so that we can dictate the ranged engagement. Right, we want to just charge through these units, it's fine. Smash these archers from both sides. And then we want to make sure that my archers do not get charged themselves, so we'll just pause it a sec. And give them the order to run away. Because the cavalry should do the trick here. Oh boy. Well, that's how to annihilate loads of archers. And now we'll just have all the cav smash into these units. It's just literally all my cav just annihilating them, and the archers are just going to destroy the spear warriors before they even get close. Oh boy. Didn't even use my generals. Okie dokie. Decisive victory. Nice amount of kills. Basically our entire force is still alive. I think one of the units of archers took a bit of damage, but other than that, all good. 360 lost. Battlefield Surgeon. Your general refuses to celebrate a victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated before the general rides out to collect more. Good old Huang Shi. Extra experience. What an honourable man. And because he is gracious, potentially. Don't know what else would cause that, but either way, that is the farmland taken from Liu Yan. Sun Jian just became friends with Gan Ning. What about this guy? Is he any good? Cruel, pacifist, cunning? No. Okay, well, since can move towards the salt mine, that's fine. Probably going to try and ambush us, I think. We shall see. Oh, if not, that's fine. We can just take that. Quite happy with that. And this town, I might actually upgrade it. It's actually pretty close to population. The reason I was going to upgrade it was because the garrison's quite small, and if there's an army here, they might actually go and try and take it still. So I'm just going to upgrade that while I'm there. Alright, that's all the armies moved. So it's just a matter of seeing what we want to build. I don't think I'm going to be forging an alliance with Yuan Shu because we have the coalition and I think that's fine. In terms of spies, I could probably send off Gai Fu. And we're not using him for anything. Like, what is he good for? Like, he has a decent weapon, the military axe. But I'm probably going to take that off him. We'll take that away. And yeah. Well, he does have the counteract corruption, so it'd be good if we had another assignee slot. Can we get one somewhere? Maybe in the reforms. Because I know you can get administrator slots. There you go, +1 available assignment. Cool. What does that require? It requires the regular palace attendance. It might actually be a good idea to get the eunuch secretaries for the actual administrator position right now, because that's another way I can reduce corruption. I'm getting all of the extra slots for administrators. And then I will want to finish off this though, the state blast furnaces, because the plus 15% income from industry is great, but I also want to try out this unit, the Pearl Dragons. Then I guess we'll try out the Yellow Dragons after that, because we'll naturally unlock them by going up this line. I think there's also buildings that reduce corruption, potentially. Like the administration office. Yeah, but only by 20%. It's not even that good. I mean, it's better than nothing. In places where you get a lot of income naturally, it might be worth building. So, let me think about this. They do give you prestige as well. And how close are we to the next level? Alright, so in Chengsha, currently got the Artisan's Workshop. We could remove this. I think I'm going to do that at Chengsha. Baxi, do we have an assignment here? We do not, but it makes a lot of income regardless. And 60% corruption there. We build like the administration office, we can slowly build that up. I think that's a good idea. We'll start working on those buildings now, and I'll build another one here, the administration office at Changsha. I could probably use one here at Zhengyang, although Zhengyang has been on the border for so long now. It's actually been like an absolute stronghold for me. Could, however, remove the food production. Yeah, because this is going to stop Yuan Shao's armies from coming down, whilst Sun Jian comes across. I'm not going to worry about any more like dismantling until I actually know I have the money to build into those slots. So let's just leave it be. And we can get another assignment slot, so I think I'm going to avoid sending that guy away to spy, because I probably need him in the future. So let's just move on to the next turn. Hidong is probably, yeah, gone. They finally decided to come and take it. I don't even care about doing damage to this army because it will probably replenish by the time it hits us again. Wait, did Yuan Shu just lose his main settlement? I'm confused. I feel like he might be a bit dead. The Hidong was lost, that's fine. Gongshin Zan has requested their master go to war with Yuan Shu. Tao Ying has declared war on Yuan Shu. And Sun Ren has come of age. Look at that. Glorious. Right, Feather Fan. Character developments. Let's see. We don't need either of these guys, I don't think. This guy's trusting. Oh, this one. He's not bad. Fiery, impeccable, and tough. But yeah, like I mentioned, we don't need him, especially with Sun Ren coming of age. She is awesome. Right, let's actually have a good look at her. So, she has Sun Ren's armor, which gives extra ammunition, range block chance, and speed. She has the Cinnabar red bow. That does a lot of damage, wow. Gives her a lot of instinct as well. Well, let's give her a better weapon. We'll give her the military Ji for now. Better than what she has. Although honestly, she'd be pretty good with like one of these, the heirloom spears. She'd also be amazing with the green dragon crescent blade, but since it's quite happily having that. Okay, demolition complete in Chengdu. Let's build the administration office. Okay, that's good. Then we have faction developments. New faction capital for Yuan Shu. Yeah, he lost his capital, Nanyang. Well, that's not actually a bad thing because we can go and take it for ourselves. But our trade has been stopped. That's why we lost a lot of income. Yeah, shit. Trade makes us loads of money. I guess what I'm going to do here is probably attack good old Chao Wanning here. We'll still be in friendly territory in that location. Right, he can go towards Chengdu salt mine. We'll have Unse head up to Zhengyang farmland. Azuyu has leveled up. Definitely want judgment for the extra range damage for own retinue. Brilliant. Okay, let's go to our other armies. This one going to be heading towards Liu Yao. This one's heading down to Jian'an. Might stay in friendly territory, just so we have a bit of extra replenishment. And we can take Chengdu. Huzzah. Right, let's fight this as a night battle and delegate. Easy peasy. These are actually really cheap to upgrade, but they don't actually give you that much income. That's all good. Yeah, we'll go and take the Chengdu large town, or maybe I should go and take the trade port. Oh, Shi Hui is down here. He owns the spice market, but we can't see that. There's another faction just there. We must be getting close. 403 out of 500. And surely these are giving us more prestige, right? Yeah, they give us +5 prestige per. I'm pretty sure that was the same as the last time I checked. At Fuling, I did create the merchant post. So does that mean I can just recruit a standing army that's not led by a leader? I'm not sure. Anyway, I want to get rid of this guy so I can turn tax back on down here. So I'm probably just going to raise Sun Jian. And we'll have her just go kill this guy.
别把我惹毛了！上阵杀敌！登，此地有何情报？
Great. And what we could do as well with her is have maybe Fan Bo or even Gai Fu join her as like an extra. And this guy's pretty good, like Fan Bo. Though is he coming back because he's finished an assignment? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I mentioned previously about having Lady Wu in an army, but I realized that she's like one of my assignees, so that doesn't even matter. Right, anyway, let's upgrade this building a Baxi. I think I'm going to do that. Right, we'll head back to armies, although they've all moved. We spent all of our money. I don't want to spy on anyone. Diplomacy. Right, is there no one I can trade with right now? Qi Hui. Oh, is that the guy down the bottom left? Oh yeah, we can briefly see the outline of his land. Yeah, we should negotiate with him. That would be fantastic if we could get some extra cash from this. We have like a lot of money. Because he might want to buy our food as well.
So be it.
I didn't even check how much that was worth. Seems like quite a bit. Maybe we'll want to keep him alive down there. Right, let's negotiate with him, try and sell him some food maybe. No, he doesn't need food. That's alright. Gongshun is still really poor. And I think all of our other food deals are still ongoing. I don't think there's anyone else who will take a food deal that we are not at war with. He may be Zirong. Very poor. Off a food trade. No. Alright, well we leave that be. And we'll move on to the next turn. Ooh, Zhang Fei coming down now. It's really annoying that Yuan Shu has lost that city because it kind of puts us at a bit of a predicament. In a sense...
They would only strengthen our line.
In the sense that we no longer have our northern border protected on both sides. Our character will join their faction. No, you're not having Sun Jian. Go away. Ooh. Sun Tzu under attack by Liu Yan himself. They do have 2 trebuchets, but one's going to be reinforcing. I think there's a good opportunity for us here, 100%. We may not have as many units as them, but we have a ton of cavalry. And they are going to get run all over. Let's jump on in. I just want to see Sun Tzu in a duel. Like, I don't think we've had a duel with Sun Tzu since he gained his epic weapon. Right, let's have my archers just loose in front. And then all of my infantry just behind for now. Maybe not in that formation, maybe loose as well because of the trebuchet. I don't think I want to bring my mounted archers with me. I'll probably leave them behind. I'm definitely going to be making some moves with this cavalry. Okay, let's start the battle. Where did they deploy? I can't see them. Oh, well, there's some units. I'm not sure how many of those we killed, but looked like those were some decent shots nonetheless. I do kind of want to just send Sun Jian forwards and Chengdu forwards and see if we can get a duel. Like Chengdu, he is also awesome. Like, he is absolutely nuts right now with his dual swords. Both of these guys are crazy good. Hopefully they will duel us. And honestly, I might just be able to have like Sun Jian go kill the trebuchet crew. Because the archers won't fire at us. Do you not want a duel? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, Sun Jian can just go destroy their trebuchet. He might get charged by the cavalry, that might suck. That's like the only thing. Right, let's attack this guy, that's fine. That's a good duel. Nobody wants to duel Sun Jian though. Ooh, I lost the charge there. Within the duel, Chengdu is going to be absolutely badass. Right, we're taking down one of the trebuchets. Oh, there goes two. There's no point in using the range block chance. Did he even take a damage yet? Maybe a little bit. Oh, there's most of the trebuchets are already dead. Great. I do need to target the archer militia. Right, the trebuchet is dealt with. That's fine. How's that duel going? Oh, he's smashing her. Smashing her to bits. Right. Good old Chengdu. Right, let's get Sun Jian back. We need to get Chengdu back on his horse. Oh, okay. Sui Yuan Jin now wants to have a go. Now let me just pause this a sec. I do need to make sure that my crossbows are firing at their crossbows. Those archers, attack them. Let's go ahead and allow these to fire as well. I'll put them on firewall. Is he back on his horse? He is. Right, we'll accept that duel as well. He got all his health back, so he's full health after that duel. He's gonna lose the charge every time because he doesn't have a spear. Go on, Chengdu. Wreck him. Right, most of their ranged forces are dead, which is good. My cavalry is still just kind of sat outside on the flanks, ready to go, but doesn't really need to do anything right now. We'll just watch Chengdu have his duel like an absolute badass. Already killed one guy, gonna kill this second guy without barely taking any damage. He's just getting stronger and stronger. He's got the 100% tenacity of steel buff right now. A little bit of damage there. Pretty interesting setup I've got here. Of all these like guys spread out. I can bring them together now. All together now. And all of these chaps can go into shield wall. Nice. Alright, let's have these men move forwards. We need to get in front of our trebuchets. And I probably need to have my archers move back ASAP. Alright, time to just charge in with these guys. These guys need to fill the gap. Oh, look at that cavalry coming in there. Massive damage. Beautiful. Chengdu actually needs to leave because he's currently getting killed. Right, lovely. Chengdu took a lot of extra damage from these G militia unnecessarily. But having my generals go further forward so far has actually been a really good idea, so can't complain. Just charge back into these raider cav now. What I should do is probably break off these guys and actually go and charge them, because then I can get the hammer and anvil going. Like if I actually engage their infantry, we get easy hammer and anvil. And so they're still running down this mounted lancer militia. Let's just go and wipe out the trebuchet while we're there. The trebuchets come back online. That's fine. A lot of those units died because I think they charged past the unit into these guys who are braced. I'm surprised how much damage these, or how much ammo these mounted archer militia have though. Well, they're just standard mounted archers, not, there's no such thing as mounted archer militia, I think. Oh well. The second army is nearly here, but the first army is long gone, or will be after these charges. Oh boy. And we dealt with the trebuchet. Let's kill the other trebuchet over here. There is one over here, I think. A reinforcing trebuchet unit. Unless it doesn't reinforce. Unless that was the one that I just killed there. I don't know. Not entirely sure. Go take out this guy. He's pretty low on health. That does the trick. Let's have these fall back. And we'll go kill off Chao Wanning. Oh, never mind, they're all running away. Well, we best go destroy that second army because we didn't do any damage to it. We have a lot of cavalry, so should be easy pickings. Nice. We've taken out all of their generals. Let's speed things up as we continue to run these guys down. Lovely. The way they like don't chase is kind of annoying sometimes. We're having to re-give the order like 100 times. We'll try and get rid of this unit. The G militia. Kill them off. Like 100 men there. We should run them down. If my cavalry actually wants to do so. Well, let's claim the victory, because they absolutely failed. So that's a lot of kills, that's for sure. Cavalry doing a great job. General's doing a great job there, especially since they're just riding out and destroying the trebuchet. All on this lonesome. Absolutely wrecked. And what happened to that second army? Yeah, got absolutely annihilated. Alright, this guy, or woman, she is indecisive, unobservant, and charitable. So basically pretty terrible. We're just going to execute her. I'd love to have her armor though, the Lord's will. Look at that. I could just tell you what we could do. We could employ her and then banish her so that we get that armor. Right, as for this person, he's definitely just going to be released. I don't care about him. I'd rather have the money. She's weak, lumbering, trusting, and maimed. Right, well, she can go in the bin. Oh my god. 8% replenishment, that's fine, thank you very much. Alright, so we have ourselves a new person, which is fine. Ida dies, gone to war with the Yellow Turban Rebellion. And the 9 bestowments, good omen, nice, extra morale for 5 turns. You receive a missive from the Emperor that you have been given the 9 bestowments. Each of these represents a tenet of your greatness and power. Wagons and horses, clothes, armed guards, written music, a ramp, a red door, arms, bows and arrows, an axe, and wine are all awarded to you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Emperor, wherever you are. I don't know who the Emperor is at this point, but there we go. Right, so having won that battle, it put us in an amazing position. But before we do that, I mustn't forget about this person who we just basically got. Yeah, we want to banish her. That does cause 5 turns of -5 satisfaction, but I think that is fine. We could also just release her afterwards. Like, dismiss her. Yeah, I don't really care about the confiscated funds. Alright. So let's go into the character menu. And we will take her armor off her. And then just tell her to leave. She's not even good as an administrator or anything, so that's all fine. Lovely. Thanks for the weapons and armor. Like, now you can leave. Like, really happy with me as well. I'm sorry, love. You've been used. Okay, now we will go and give that to somebody else. Well, she has that, which is fine. Well, we can't give it to anyone till next turn anyway. Can that only be worn by commanders? It can. Alright, well I guess we could give it to like Lady Wu or something. Maybe Fan Bo. Because Fan Bo, he doesn't have the minus corruption, does he? So that's why we're not using him. So I could just buff him up. We could give him an axe. We can give him that armor. And yeah. And he'll be much better. Right, what about the new guys? Hu Xin, ambitious, gracious, and temperamental, and Gao Liu, indecisive, disciplinarian, and honorable. Honorable trait's nice. Only 21. The fact he's both indecisive and honorable gives him like such a low chance to gain independence as administrator. But yeah, we don't want him. That's fine. Right, Sun Jian can go and destroy Liu Yan at Chengdu. That is the plan. And that should be nice and easy. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So the downfall of Liu Yan is near. We will go ahead and take 2 settlements off him this turn and also potentially kill him. So yeah, a lot to look forward to. But until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.